Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Vikings Valhalla Season 2, Episode 4. Yesterday I watched the 3 first episodes of this Season 2. If you want to see my reaction videos about these 3 first episodes, I'm gonna put the links into the eye. No, I'm not gonna say it again, you know that I reacted to all of the Season 1 and also to the show Vikings. Go make your homework like I'm doing mine each time, you know, by putting links into the eye, all of that, like everyone has to do his or her own job. I'm glad to be there to watch today's 3 more episodes of this Season 2. You know, I don't think that I'm gonna have the time. Maybe I could have the time for 1 more episode, but I want to watch the 2 last episodes together, really, to have another session of binge watching. Enjoy, you know, the end of the Season 2. So it's gonna be for tomorrow. It doesn't change anything for you. For you guys on Patreon and on YouTube, it's 1 video each day. I mean, 2 videos each day, but 1 about Vikings Valhalla each day. On Patreon you have 1 episode of advance, and so far you had extended reaction parts for all of these episodes. I don't know if it's gonna be the case, you know, for all of this season. Maybe at some point I'm gonna put a full reaction part. It's not something, you know, that I'm programming. It's really when this episode is so great that I can't cut into it and that I want you guys to enjoy all of it with my reactions into it, you know, like to share that really with you guys. You know, I was thinking before filming this episode, like episode 4, so the middle of the season, so you know, it's not what I expected for the middle of the season, for these characters, the progression that I expected for this season. Like to know that at the end of the episode 1 they were separated. I mean by that Freydis went with all of these guys, you know, for the new Uppsala and stuff like that. And on the other side we had Leif and Harold going in Russia to search for help and all. I thought that maybe middle of the season they would come back in Norway. Like I expected time jumps, to be fully honest. At the end of the episode 4 or at the beginning of the episode 5 I expected time jumps. Maybe I'm gonna have 1, but on the other hand I don't think so, because the last episode was a preparation for Harold and Leif for their new mission, that journey, you know, all of that thing about traveling through ice, through water, through enemies and all, and I think that we're gonna see it, and I'm not even sure that it's gonna happen during this episode. Like I have the impression that maybe during this episode they're gonna fight against nature, in fact, you know, about the fact that it's really cold. They can't progress really easily because they are forced to be on ice with that boat. Maybe they're gonna join really water at the end of this episode, and I have the impression also that Miriam with her tools, she's gonna help, you know, to know where to go, all of that. So I'm not even sure that during this episode we're gonna have a real fight against the Penshanks. That's how they name them. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it bad. I have the impression now that maybe this mission, you know, for Harold, it's gonna take 3 episodes or maybe more than that, because after that they're gonna be into Constantinople and maybe they're gonna leave stuff also right there, and we need to discover it truly, so it's gonna take at least 1 more episode, 1 entire episode I mean. So maybe in fact it's gonna take, yes, all of the season, or at least 5 episodes, which means that he's gonna come back only during the final episode of the season. And I truly didn't imagine that, you know, for Harold to be far away during an entire season. We know that the guy, he wants to be king of Norway, he really has only that in mind, and that's why he was okay to let Freydis go away, because it's his destiny and it's what he has to do and all. And also, really, we saw it, he's ready to do anything, everything to do that. So it's making me a little sad for him to know that he's gonna be far from Norway during all of this time. It's making me a little worried also because the situation can change so much during all of this time, you know, like for now we have Olaf protecting Sven, you know, Canut's son into Kattegat, but the situation can change really quickly. For now, it happened during the 2 last episodes, they were living okay, you know, I mean by that Sven was well protected, Olaf, you seem to enjoy, you know, Canut's wife. Actually, I didn't expect that relationship. So for now, these 3, they don't want to be there, but they seem to be okay right there. At some point, some years are gonna come, are gonna say that they don't accept the situation, like are gonna really threaten Sven. I think that we're gonna have something like that, and maybe something more important, more dangerous, like I can imagine something like that. So I'm not even sure that when Harald is gonna come back, it's gonna be still Sven, you know, and Olaf right there into Kattegat. Maybe the situation is gonna be something else, totally something else. In England, during all of this time, we have Emma who is concerned about her safety, but she's beginning to understand that there is something wrong right there when she discovered that the guy, you know, wanted to kill her. In fact, it's the brother of her maid. It's it's a little suspicious, like what is happening right there? And the maid didn't know anything about it, like can it be possible that someone hired that guy on purpose? But why hiring that guy on purpose to make that maid, you know, feeling threatened? Oh, you're telling me that you have a love affair with Godwyn. Godwyn that I know, you know, who makes a lot of sneaky plans and all. I was talking like I was Emma, like I think that Emma, she's gonna understand stuff by herself. Maybe during this episode, for now I don't think that she made all of these connections. For me, my theory, it's Godwyn who planned all of that. You know, he was hired to organize the security of the castle around Emma. We know all of his ambitions, you know, all of his dreams for the future. And clearly he needs to take more and more responsibility. She didn't want for him to take all of these responsibilities during the episode 1, so he proved her that she needs him during the rest of the episodes by hiring someone to kill her, by creating, you know, all of that threat about the fact that guys entered into the castle to kill that man who wanted to kill her, like, see, they can enter without anyone noticing, like, really, without anyone noticing? It's a little weird, no? And suddenly you need all of this security around you, you need me that much. For me, Godwyn planned all of that. And I think that also because for me it's a little weird that Godwyn is not doing anything wrong and just doing things right since the beginning of this season. And he is in love with that maid, like, I can't believe so neither. But why killing her brother? Like, maybe for her to be fully dedicated to you, following you blindly because she has only you into her life now, something like that. For now, I'm not sure of the reason why, you know, behind that, behind killing the brother, why you would do that. But clearly it was on purpose, you know. And if it's not Godwyn, first I'm gonna be really surprised that it's not Godwyn and that Godwyn didn't do anything wrong during all of this time. And if it's not Godwyn, I don't understand who it can be because of the fact that the guy said that it's not someone coming from the north and all, like it's someone coming from the south. Who? Who can it be? And we have Freydis. I'm so proud of her, you know, for her journey, her spiritual journey. She believes more and more into herself and into the fact that she can do it. She found that temple, I think that it was a temple at the end of the last episode, and she knows also how they are treating the refugees. Like, I want Freydis to take more power into that place and really to take it, not to demand it, because clearly they don't care that much in fact about her. They needed her for refugees to come, you know, to follow them, to have faith into that place, to want to stay into that place. But I don't think that, yes, they truly respect her. Like, she said it, she doesn't think that it's the new Uppsala. He said it, he's doing all of that, you know, he's obeying to Harekr, but does it really believe also into that being the new Uppsala? I'm not so sure. So I'm talking about Yolander. See, I have the names. I have all of the names, you know, the new names, except for Harekr's wife, new wife. Because before that she was with his brother, with whom she had Yolander. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro. Let's go for this episode 4. I hope that the sun is not gonna annoy me during this episode. Again, remember that if you want, you have my Patreon to have these episodes earlier, one day of advance, with an extended horror for action part. And it's the best way to support me, my Patreon. If you want, if you can, and if you can't, that's okay. I totally understand that. Believe me, I totally understand that. So just support me right now on YouTube by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, that kind of stuff. It's too shiny! Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I watched the sun eye to eye. Let's go for this episode. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with the sun. She believes into another religion. Like, you're already conflicted between the Vikings gods and the Christian god. When he's gonna learn that there is another religion?
I never thought of you as a scholar.
I do!
As a third trader. Here we are.
I think that he could be a good one because he has an open mind, you know, about stuff. He's curious. The eyes.
I'm aware of your relationship with Lady Aelfwynn, and have been for weeks. Your Wu-Shan secret?
That should not surprise you. We kept it a secret only until I could obtain your husband's blessing of marriage, which I have just received and intended to share. I know that she has 3 sisters, all old and married.
You're lying!
Like many, when
Like, really?
What would you say if I told you her brother was the man who tried to kill me?
I would say that you're wrong. She doesn't have a brother. She would have told me.
Half-brother.
Are you suggesting that Aelfwynn was involved in the plot against your life?
Actually, no, Godwyn. I believe it is you who was behind it.
We believe the same.
Had I wanted you dead, would I not have allowed it to happen?
That is exactly the question I've not been able to answer.
Then take me to the
You
dungeon.
wanted
and
to
ask
gain
me
your
there.
trust.
Do not make Aelfwynn the battleground in our differences. I have my failings, that is true. But she is innocent.
You've had time.
Why I don't trust you? Your feelings, your intentions, not a thing.
The ice dam. Breaking.
What is the ice dam? It is a wall of ice that moves like a wave, crushing everything in its path. If we are out here
I
when
did not
it
know about
appears,
that.
we will not have time to escape it.
Well, how much time do we have? What do you suggest?
That we move the sled off the river and wait until it passes.
But we're only a day's journey from the lake, which is free of ice.
You said so yourself. We take our chances and push on. Load up!
I would love to be able to sing like that. Truly. Yolander. Were you spying or were you truly listening?
She goes nowhere. Just the forest. To collect herbs and roots.
And does she see the refugees?
He didn't say the truth.
They treat her as a priestess. With respect. That's Harekr.
She should not see them. It is bad.
I think Freydis is right. They should be allowed to continue his work.
Okay, maybe I can appreciate you.
What if there was?
Harekr would not approve.
Maybe it's time for a change.
The Queen is going to question you.
I'm not afraid. I've already told her the truth.
This is very different.
It's another kind of questions, you know, context.
She feels that I've manipulated you into joining a crime against her life, and she intends to prove that.
I have nothing to fear. I will tell the truth.
Yes, because truly you don't know anything.
It was me.
That would be a lie. And then she would take you from me and I would have nothing.
You're gonna prove your fake loyalty with this girl who truly doesn't know anything. I can't believe Godwyn. I'm sorry, I can't.
I will tell the truth. It is all that I know.
I'm waiting for a sign coming from you, Godwyn. A smile, something.
He gave it to me as a symbol of his love and the future.
I said it, I think that it's important. Like maybe with poison to eat.
Count wants me to marry Prince or King. He does not care if I ever feel love. God knows your goodness, Geetha. And will take care of you. If something should happen to me, will you give us back to him for me? And tell him that my love never wavered.
Yours? I hope that I'm not wrong. Because really, I'm judging their love so much. I mean, their love, their relationship.
He's just come from the east with news of your brother. Where is he? Jomsport?
Yep.
He's in Rus. He was with the Greenlander, Leif Erikson, and the woman, Freydis. There was no woman with them. Are you sure? Positive? Prepare the ships. Of course.
They're gonna go in Russia? Sven
What evening?
needs your protection.
Yes. Go gather your things. We're going to the Rus.
Ah, you're taking him with you.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. Don't leave his side.
How long will you be gone? Do I sense that I will be missed? But I was just getting used to you.
Welcome! Have a seat. Oh, you can pray as you want, you're gonna torture her. And I'm not sure that it's really a Christian thing to do.
Amen.
Yes, go away, close your eyes, you fucking hypocrite.
What did Godwyn tell you about the bear?
Nothing! And I think that he is the bear.
I'll ask again. Bear.
I swear I can almost feel it.
I think the Emperor would be interested in my girls. They are exotic and all pure.
I hope you wasn't hurt.
What?
Nah.
Shit, to me, George.
It's not your servant.
Saying what is obvious to all of us.
Ah, also.
Go away and leave us alone.
Throw your slave, or I will teach him the lesson you have failed to.
No! Stop! Save this straight! Let him alone.
Oh girl.
I know where you want to put that axe.
In your fucking heart or in your fucking head? If the ice can break so easily right now, is it not the good time to break the ice around your boat and wait, or break ice, you know, to pass?
No. We need to rest. What are the horses?
He's right.
We'll take a break!
Come on.
I will ask you again. protecting him.
In what state is she now?
Not protecting him. He has used you.
I think
Or
so.
maybe you have
But
mistrusted
truly, she doesn't know anything except for his
He
dreams.
found a place in court by murder. He trusts me. He can tell me things. Such as
His dreams. Tell her.
his youth in Sussex. He has never spoken a word against your highness. Never
That's
searched
weird.
his memory again.
Oh, my
Go ahead. If you're asking me to blame you, I wouldn't start with today. I need to get there. So much to prove.
It's the story of your life.
I should have listened to Korea. Do you think you're the only one who's desperate to get there?
They all are.
Look at them. They all want to get to Constantinople. You just allowed us
Like always.
to not stop now. Audacious, Fortuna, Juvat. Or Greek. No.
He speaks Latin
No,
now.
it's Latin. Fortune favors the bold. It's you. We need more wood.